so many things to do before Christmas, but wasn't Alan supposed to set up his electric train around the Christmas tree?
Yes, he was, and he was here yesterday afternoon. Unfortunately, we, as usual, had words, and as usual, he stormed out. Don't you worry. I'll fix it this afternoon when I get back from the hospital, okay?
That just won't do, Monica.
Well, I'm sure I can do it. It's not that complicated, really.
I was not referring to the train, my dear. I was just trying to point out to you that now, of all times, it's very foolish of you to allow Alan to remain alienated.
Well, what do you mean now, of all times?
Well, I mean, it's Christmas, dear, and this is the time when a man really feels the warmth of his family. Have you spoken to Alan about Christmas dinner?
Oh, of course I haven't.
Oh, then you must. Oh, forgive me for being blunt, dear, but if you had a brain in your head, you would make sure that Alan has his Christmas dinner here with us.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I am late for the hospital, and we'll talk about this later. Okay, please?
Think about it, Monica. There are ways to make a marriage work if you're clever about it.
Here you go. I think I burnt the sausage a little bit.
Baby looks perfect. Perfect.
Oh, Rick. I've heard of crazy wedding days, but I think this one is the winner.
Well, whose wedding are you talking about?
Yours. And Leslie is still here, and you're here, and Amy's still here.
Haven't you heard how it's going to happen? We're going to go out on the front steps, do the ceremony. I do. And run back in and take care of our patients. Oh, leave these.
Oh, here, take these.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Doctor. Can I say something?
Of course you can.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think you really mean that.
Yeah, I do. I think it's time to let all the bitterness go.
Oh, I agree. I'm for that.
Sometimes well, I guess I've always known you and Leslie were going to be together. Isn't it funny the way things turn out for the best?
Perhaps they turn out that way because that's what we want.
Yeah, you and I shared a lot of things together, a lot of feelings. But that's over. And you and Leslie have gotten back together, and that's the way it should be. Exactly, and I mean that, Rick.
I really believe you mean that. Thank you.
So, dear friend, good luck to you. Okay. That's for the past. That's for the future.
Stetson, cologne.
How would you like to have lunch with me at the Floating Rib?
Why on earth would I have lunch with you?
Oh, I can think of several reasons. But one in particular is about Christmas. Listen, if you're worried about my behavior, I promise I will not eat with my fingers, okay?
I accept your gracious invitation.
Oh, I can't tell you how thrilled I am.
I'll bet you are. Hi.
Okay. Give me back all of these.
Okay.
Well, it's very kind of you, but Dr. Quartermain and I are together only for lunch.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I just assumed when you came in together.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's very easy to jump to wrong assumptions. I mean, we do it all the time, don't we, Doctor?
Constantly, Doctor.
Poor girl. I can understand her confusion.
Yes, so could I. Because at the moment, I'm suffering from an acute attack of deja vu.
Oh, really? I hope you're not suffering too badly.
No, I am being confused, that's for sure. See, I can't recall if I'm reliving the times when we were fighting like cats and dogs or whether we were pledging our eternal devotion.
Well, we did both on occasion.
Yes, I know. I guess at the moment, I'm really recalling the better moments rather than the bitter ones.
You have a one-track mind.
You always said I did.
Yes, but I'm sure I never said it in one of the bitter moments.
Were there really that many bad moments?
Well, I recall them all very vividly. Especially the bitter ones. Well, not especially. This is one of the bitter ones. You see, the bitter ones, your eyes would absolutely light up, and you became like an enraged tigress. And then I knew I was about to receive it with both barrels.
Well, you held your own beautifully.
I tried.
So, do I look like an enraged tigress to you right now?
No, not at the moment. But do not misconstrue this for complacency, because I know you all too well, Monica. And I know how easily your moods change, and you do it like greased lightning.
All right. You're absolutely right. So I'll make you a promise. Make you swear. I shall promise that I will not become an enraged tigress. At least until after coffee. So tell me something. Aren't you at all curious as to why I asked you for lunch?
Why bother? I know you're going to tell me.
It's about Christmas. You do realize that it would mean a great deal to your mother and to your son if you would have Christmas dinner at the house.
I know.
And I realize that it's complicated, but you can rest assured that we'll do everything to make it comfortable for you. In fact, Lila has said that she'll have dinner whatever time is convenient for you.
There can't be an easy time, Monica. They seem happy, don't they?
Well, it's a common condition on your wedding day. It's too bad it doesn't last.
It's fine, thank you.
Tonight.
Watch it, fella.
I'm talking about the ceremony. The ceremony.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what Mike said.
Oh, Mike was very thrilled. I mean, he was really thrilled. Then he said, "What is the best man?" Big kid.
Boy, sometimes I look at people who have children and I get upset. I think it's not fair. They don't even know what they have.
We are very fortunate. We're going to have Mike. We have Laura and Amy.
When I hear you say we're going to have Mike that way, it makes me believe it's really going to happen.
We are, Leslie. I promise you that.
I sure hope so, because if we don't get Mike, if we lose him, I don't know what'll happen to you.
Well, I want Mike. I want him very much, but sometimes I think you put that just a little out of proportion.
In what way?
Leslie, I want a son, and Mike is as great a son as any man could ever want. But to have Mike without having you would be absolutely meaningless.
Thank you. That's very important to know. Thank you.
I mean it.
Sometimes I can't help it. I do get very frightened that we're going to lose him.
Leslie, we're not going to lose him. I'm not that much of a fatalist, but I really believe in my heart that he was meant to be part of our family.
I do,
He's
too.
going to be.
I believe that. I had another very serious thought today.
Oh, you want me to guess?
No, I don't. No, I want to tell you. I'm going to work very, very hard to see that our marriage is a great success, and that is a very solemn promise.
You don't mind if I make one slight correction in that, do you? We are going to work very hard.
Excuse us. We want to say how happy you both look.
That is because we are very happy.
Well, this is probably a couple of hours premature, but I want to congratulate the both of you, really.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Helen.
That goes for both of us.
Thank you, Monica.
More than welcome. We'll see you.
Okay.
Isn't it funny seeing those two together?
Yes, it's funny.
I would say that the Lord may work in mysterious ways, but he certainly seems to know what he's doing.